Today, we will walk through importing data into the system, focusing on importing multiple system objects within a single process in Nakisa Lease Accounting. Hi, I'm Tracy, a lease administrator, and I'm responsible for creating contracts. I received a list of newly signed lease agreements. With the latest capability, importing a consolidated data file, I can now create system data in bulk within a single import process. Within the main menu, under the Import-Export Information section, I select Import. The Mass Import page opens, and I can click on the plus icon to start a new import job. The Import dropdown allows me to choose multiple system objects to be imported from a single Excel file. I'll pick Master Agreement, Contract, and Lease Component. In Principal Position, I can select whether these are lessee or lessor lease agreements. Next, I select the ERP system under which the data should be created. After selecting the principal position, the UI updates to display all possible Excel sheets that can be imported for each selected object. In this case, I don't need to import all the data, so I deselect the unnecessary ones in the Import Sheets section. After finalizing my selections, I click Template at the bottom left. I can choose to generate a template with or without sample data. In this case, having sample data will help guide me in populating the file. I'll click Download to get the template. This prompts the system to generate the consolidated import file based on my inputs. The file will appear in the browser Downloads section. The file downloads successfully, with color-coded sheets to help identify which sheets correspond to specific object types. I fill out the file, using the operation function to specify that this import will create new system data. It's also possible to use imports to update existing data. I'll also be careful to use the Excel IDs to link my objects between each sheet. These will eventually be replaced with system IDs during the import. Once I'm satisfied with the file, I return to my browser and click the plus icon in the blue bar. This allows me to select the file I was working on. I click Import. This initiates the beginning of the import process. A new import job is created and added to the job queue with a scheduled status. Once it reaches the front of the queue, processing will begin. After a short amount of time, the process completes successfully and the job status updates to Done. I will click on the Job Report icon under the Actions column. I can now view a detailed report showing the status of each imported sheet. Under the Actions column, I can see explanations for any failed, canceled, or skipped items. Having exited the job report, I can review the successfully created system data in Nakisa Lease Accounting.